All right, so we're back again, and we're with Eva Pilgrim, GMA3. How you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm great. So like I was talking to Gio, how did you love the simulcast this year? You have ABC broadcasting, but now you're doing a live stream, which is so important this year, especially on social media.
Well, it's so cool because it's not just New York that we're seeing in the simulcast. We're also doing for the whole country to see New York, Chicago, and San Francisco. Yeah. 3 of the biggest pride marches in the world. And for people who, not everyone lives in a city where they feel comfortable going to their pride event or they have a pride event. And so to be able to give them this in their homes, that's really special.
I think it's great. Now, you had 5 hours to broadcast today. What were one of the greatest highlights that you guys covered today that was always memorable that you were doing today on the stage?
I think it's special about our group is that we're all friends, but also you feel so much love, and getting to explain that and show that, to hear people's stories, like in a way that you wouldn't ever hear their story. Alex Perez was very candid about his story and how special Pride in Chicago was for him. So hearing those stories, there's something about that is incredible, and there's no other place that it's possible.
No, and I was talking to Gio, we're known as a melting pot, not even just Times Square. It's because we're a city that really celebrates every culture. And Pride, unfortunately, has become a protest, which it shouldn't, because at the end of the day, we're people, like I was telling Gio, and hopefully one day people can mirror what New York City is about. And I think GMA highlights that the best.
Well, and Pride started here. You can't forget about the history of Pride and Stonewall and the sort of significance that it has here. And I think in a time like right now, it's important for all of us to gather together and walk together, no matter how you recognize yourself or who you are, and to join arms and to show support and love for each other.
Exactly, and that pinpoints it right there, strength and solidarity. And I love that phrase tonight. And thank you for doing all the coverage today. I think you guys did a hell of a job. And I know the world looks forward to seeing you guys more and more. And of course, having you on GMA. That's awesome. And thank you for everything. Thank you for being on FaceTime with Todd Wharton. Guys, if you don't know, check her out on GMA3, Eva Pilgrim with Gio Benitez. But right now, they're here at the 2023 New York City Pride March in New York City.